There are two types of opportunities. There is short-term opportunity and there's long-term opportunity. Short-term opportunity is like when you're in school and you're doing continuous assessment, tests, all those things they give you while you're still in the session. Long-term opportunity is like when you do the final exam. Now, you are not going to only pass and go to the next stage if you pass only the final exam. You need to pass, you need to do well in your continuous assessments. You need to do well in your tests. You need to do well in your practicals, okay? And all that will combine plus the final exam for you to go to the next class or to the next level. That is how it is in life. There's short-term opportunities in life and there's long-term opportunities. A lot of people get into trouble because they are always looking out for the long-term opportunities. They are always looking for long-term opportunities. They are always looking for that mega massive opportunities. But a lot of times what life gives to us are the short-term opportunities. And if you're not careful, you are not going to appreciate those short-term opportunities. And you're going to ignore them. You are going to undervalue them. But they are your building blocks for the long-term opportunities. They are your stepping stones to the long-term opportunities. So don't play with short-term opportunities. They are very important in your life. Very, very important. And one thing you must also try not to do is try as much as possible to avoid being lost in the crowd. One of the problems a lot of people face in business is that they are always trying to do business that everybody is doing. Now, there can be some advantage of that. Sometimes there's advantage in doing a business that is popular because already you have business clients that are already there to, pay for your goods or your service. Okay, and that can be good. But sometimes it's also a problem because sometimes those areas are saturated. There are a lot of special areas that are untouched, that are fallow, that you can actually explore. But a lot of times people are not ready to do the work. They are not ready to make the sacrifice. They are not ready to take the chance. And so they find themselves doing the lazy part. And here is the kicker. A lot of times, those special areas come as small opportunities, small time opportunities. But we ignore them because we are aiming for this big, massive break. And it doesn't always work like that. So take cognizance. Be aware of short-term opportunities and do not undervalue them. Another thing about short opportunities is that they are your training. Those are your trainings for the long-term opportunities. In fact, one of the biggest problems a lot of people have is that when the big opportunities finally come, they are not prepared for it. And the reason they are not prepared for it is because they didn't take the small opportunities. Because the small opportunities were supposed to be their training for that major opportunity. There are people who finally got an opportunity and traveled abroad, but they got abroad and they have nothing to offer. They have no skill. They have no skill. They have no talent. They have no good knowledge to offer. They might end up having one job or the other that will take care of them, but they are going to be limited because they have no skills. And learning skills abroad can be very difficult because sometimes you have to spend a lot of money to get skills. So those are things that you have to look out for. Don't play with the small opportunities. Don't play with the short-term opportunities. Look out for them. When they come, take them serious. Take them very, very serious. And make sure you pass them. Make sure you learn from them. Because they are, like I said, they are your building blocks for the big time opportunities. So that when the big time opportunities come your way, it will not be a surprise. 1. 2, it will not be so difficult because you have been trained. Your mental muscles have been trained. Your spiritual muscles have been trained. Your physical muscles too might have been trained. And so you'll be able to pass those bigger tests easily with flying colors because you have been trained. So I just wanted to drop this word for you. If you are somebody that's out there, you're sitting out there, you don't have anything to do right now, and you're just feeling, I don't have anything to do right now, and you spend your time doing frivolous things or doing things that are not helpful to you, things that are not helping to train you, please don't do that. You need to pick up something. Pick up something. Even if you have to go and work somewhere where you are poorly paid, it is better than to do that than to sit in one spot and do nothing. You must keep doing something because life is a learning process. And don't forget, life is about the process. It's not always about the ending. It's not always about the final destination. It's all about the process. It's all about enjoying the process and the moments. This is very important. And I just wanted to drop this word for you. God bless you. If you're working 60-hour weeks just to keep your business from falling apart, You don't have a time problem. You have a systems problem. I have built a free 2-minute operational freedom analyzer that will instantly diagnose exactly where your business is breaking and tell you how to fix it. Stop letting your business run you. Click the provided link below. Take the 90-second quiz and let's build a powerful system that's right for you.